my picks, you guys. The bracket, Class AA, starting Thursday morning, 11 a.m. This is how I think it's going to play out, right here. Let me compress everything into a nutshell for you guys. Tell you guys why I made the picks I did. Minnetonka versus Hill Murray. Hill Murray comes in as a number 8 seed. Hey man, no disrespect to Hill Murray, but I think Minnetonka is probably going to mop the floor with them. Like I said, no disrespect to Hill Murray. Hill Murray beat a very, very, very good White Bear Lake team this year that was clearly the section favorite, and should have by all means beat Hill Murray in the section final, but Hill Murray rose up and beat them. So they deserve to be at the X, no doubt about it. They always have a good program. You know, they always have a good team. So anything can happen, but I still think Minnetonka is going to be way too much for them to handle. St. Thomas Academy versus Centennial. I've seen Centennial and St. Thomas Academy play a few times this season, and they're both good. They're both very skilled. I just think there's something off with Centennial. You know, if you look at the record, they're another one of those teams that's a little inconsistent at times. A couple wins here followed by a couple losses. Just repeat it. You know, it's like a vicious cycle. I've seen them up 2-0 against Edina in a game that they were in complete control of, you guys. Complete control of. Should have, could have, by all means, won that game. And they let Edina get back into it and ultimately beat them. So there's something off in that locker room. You guys, I don't know if it's a confidence issue or what, but they're like the little engine that could, you know. Okay, no, that's being a little harsh, but there's just something off with Centennial. You know, all the talent's there. They have the potential. They have all the ingredients there to be to be champions. It's all there. It's just, can they put it together when it matters most? Can they put everything together when it matters most and make it happen? I don't know. I don't have faith in them right now that they can. So I have St. Thomas Academy getting the better of them. And then putting Minnetonka versus St. Thomas Academy in the top half of the bracket for the semifinal. I see Minnetonka being too much for St. Thomas Academy because Minnetonka is the cream of the crop. You know, too many weapons in their arsenal, too many tools on their tool belt, just too much. And then in the bottom half here, as you can see, we have Duluth East for St. Michael Albertville, and then Edina Lakeville North. I see Duluth East being too much for St. Michael Albertville. Duluth East, man, there's something different in the water up there, you guys. The North Shore water, there's something different up there because these kids are like, the way they play, it's like they were like crafted and engineered in an underground laboratory and then brought back to earth. You know, it's just like they're on another level, you guys. They're on another level, and it's just it's amazing to watch. It's like where did these kids come from, man? They just operate at a frequency that's just unseen. It's just hard to come by. It's like, I don't know if they pump rocket fuel in these kids before the game or what, but these kids are just, they're sharks, man. They're killers, savages, nothing short of that. So I see them making easy work of St. Michael Albertville, and then ultimately Edina. They're always good. They're always the cream of the crop. You know, and they're always in the mix. They're always there at the end, one of the teams, you know, to be the last one standing. So they're going to probably have their way with Lakeville North. I don't think Lakeville North is going to offer much resistance. Then ultimately Duluth East versus Edina. That's right, guys. You see it here. I'm picking Duluth East over Edina. I'll tell you why. Edina's lost twice to Minnetonka this season, and Duluth East beat Minnetonka this season. So on paper, I just think Duluth East is going to edge them out. But let me tell you guys, man, that fight is going to be like, that's going to be like putting, you know, two pit bulls together, just watching them collide, you know, and see who's standing at the end. So, I mean, it's going to be that close. They're going to go blow for blow. It's going to be blood and guts. It could go into overtime. I mean, it's going to be something like a 2-1 game or like a 1-0 game. I mean, it's going to be that close. It's anybody's game, really, but I still see Duluth East coming out on top in that one. Then ultimately, Minnetonka, Duluth East in the finals. And you see my pick. I have the number 3 seed, Duluth East, the Hounds, taking it all. Standing at the top of the mountain when it all comes to an end. That's my prediction, you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Man, what a fun few days we have of games ahead of us, right? I mean, unbelievable, you guys. Between Class A, Class AA. Man, it's a dream come true to be a Minnesota high school hockey fan right now, you guys. Because because we really do have the best of the best all meeting, you know, in the same place, you know, for 3-4 days in a row to see who really is the best. I mean, it's going to be fun, man. Fun as hell. I'm counting the minutes, you guys. Let me know what your predictions are.